It literally died as I was walking into the room. I like, walked in, sat down, and then it was like, no, that fucking disconnected. Like, what the fuck are you doing, you stupid fucking piece of shit? Apologies about the disconnect. We are back. What a pain in the bum bum for everybody involved. Sorry all. We are indeed now back. And it's live! Probably for about 20 minutes, then it'll disconnect again. It does help that Matt Sells is in ridiculous form this season as well, for sure. For Forest. Made an outrageous save while I was gone, did he? Up the fucking Belgians, yes, Cat. It was 3-1 City the other night, right? But you guys got through in 24th in the Champions League. I am now unstoppable. What cat? Right. Let's record, shall we? Welcome back to the Realistic RTG with undoubtedly the biggest game of the season so far as our first one today. We sit third, they sit first. It's Cardiff City away from home. Not only do we have Cardiff City today, who are in first and we're in third, we also have Portsmouth, who are second whilst we're in third as well today. Then Stevenage will be the other game we play because they're in 8th. We also have both relegation zone sides, Barrow and Leyton Orient, at the end of the episode as well. In fact, we've got a double header against Leyton Orient over the course of the Christmas period. And then there's also a game against Fleetwood Town, which we will also assimilate. But currently, having a fantastic third season. Not as good as we might like, because we would love automatic promotion, but our goal difference is better than anyone else's in the league. Significantly helped by the 9-0 against Barnsley, of course. And so far, we are the top goal-scoring side in the league. Significantly helped by that 9-0 against Barnsley, of course. 6 points off Cardiff, though. We have had a big update to our calendar. Previously, on the 9th of January, we did have a game against Cardiff City scheduled, which is the second round of the FA Cup. We obviously eliminated. Cardiff got through. So that second game against Cardiff has been moved until the penultimate game of the season, which could be massive at that time of the year. That game might well decide whether we are or aren't going to win promotion, win the league, or be in the playoffs, or maybe even if we completely fall out of the playoffs. Significantly important game to begin now, and significantly important game at the end of the season as well. We've got the January transfer window just around the corner, so we are thinking about what to do there in today's episode, and I'd love your feedback, please, in the comments section. Currently see that Sebastian Corbyn is up to 64 now, out on his loan spell at Braunschweig, and Sam Walker has dropped from 65 to 64, but he is still going to be very much of the capability to stay our number one for now. We will probably look to extend his contract for another year, And then Corbin will go out on loan for another year. And then Corbin will be our number 1 goalkeeper in season 5, I would expect. With regards to other positions, left back we're perfectly happy with. Centre back for the time being we're perfectly happy with. Right back, I think we're happy enough with right back. CDM, we have McCall and of course Connolly, who can play centre back, right back as well actually, all CDM. So I think I'm happy there. Centre mid, Wadsworth is growing. Lapsley I still can't seem to sell. Patterson's contract is going to expire at the end of the season. We're going to let him go. He's transfer listed to try and get the interest in him. Odor, his contract is expiring. I am probably going to offer him 1 more year, Clark Odor. As you saw at the end of the last episode, still having an impact on the side. Doyle Hayes is obviously great. Tommy Lee's Tommy Lee, and actually the highest rated player at the club right now. Bobby, you guys have asked me to change his position to a right winger to try and help his growth. So I will do that. It's going to take 2 weeks to switch him to a right winger. Unfortunately, his actual stats aren't going to go up because he's peaked with regards to his development. But his overall might change, being right mid to right wing. It might even go down right mid to right wing because his shooting isn't that good. I'm not sure. It might well just stay at 68. I'm happy with the wide situation at the minute. I'm pretty happy with the majority of the squad, if I'm honest. I have to be honest. There's not really an area where we're like, we definitely need a player here. Pope is still growing out on loan. Ibitson's potential is still pretty good. I've been trying to get him a loan deal, and obviously we were looking to get a relatively realistic one if we could, but nobody came in for him. He's got potential of 68, and obviously if he goes out on loan, that could well continue to improve. So there is room for growth for Harry Ibitson, but the only teams that came in for him in the summer were unrealistic, and we didn't get a last-minute deal that we just get through, rather than like Braunschweig for Corbin. We just accepted Braunschweig because it came through right at the very end of the window. We weren't going to get a realistic one, so they just go out on loan anywhere. That's not a problem, really. We weren't able to do that for Ibitson because nobody came in for him at the death. So we'll try and get Ibitson out on loan. I don't know where to improve, really. The players that are running out of contracts, we kind of know what we want to do with them. And those that are running out and we're happy to let go, we don't really want to replace until the summer. So it depends if people bid. And we're very much expecting people to bid for players like Tommy Lee and Samson Tavide. So we'll play it by ear. We'll see what happens with regards to transfers. But we have to concentrate on what is happening on the pitch at the moment. And if we're able to continue our good run of form, keep ourselves in the fight for automatic promotion, then that puts us in a more solid position to turn bids down in the summer or in the winter window than if we were languishing mid-table or just pushing for playoffs. It's an early stage to decide the title either way, but if we can beat Cardiff, then we're very much in the fight. If we lose and we're 9 points behind, even though it's only December, it's probably going to be a bit of a struggle to turn that round. Please drop the video a like if you're enjoying the content. Sorry it was a little bit of a wordy intro today. Saying thank you to GHR, to Jimmy L, and to Official Swilly on the board behind for your continued support in the comment section. Do come and join me on stream, and you can watch every episode of Every Save recorded live and in the moment. But now we're going to head to the Cardiff City Stadium and hopefully get ourselves a decent result. We do need a set-piece taker, but if there's no obvious place to improve the side at the minute, I'm not just going to shoehorn someone in for the sake of shoehorning someone in. Pretty good team, that, innit? Yeah. My favourite derby rival game in the top leagues? Don't know as I have one, really. Tipsy Tech, thank you for the follow. Yeah, I was very specific in my pronunciation of that username, Charlie. What's that? Official Swilly rather than Official Zwilly. I probably should have put capital letters in it, even though there weren't any. I didn't want to do that. I wanted settings. I didn't want that one either. Come on, chess, fucking hell. Ordinarily, I'd just show you the graphic of the squad, but their team is so good, I think it's worth actually showing you. So 72 rated Ethan Horvath in goal, 73 Perry and G, then Jesper Dalland is 76 at centre-back, Will Fish 74 with Joel Bagan at left-back. That is a borderline top end of the championship level defence, apart from Bagan. Then Ryan Wintle and Manolis Siopis in midfield at 17-72. Ollie Tanner 70, Chris Willock 72, Ruben Cole 72 and Rocco Simic 74. How that side got relegated from the Championship, I'm not sure. They've also got 72 Isaac Davis, 74 David Turnbull, 71 Keona Tete, used to be at Northampton. He's an absolute brute of a striker. Alex Robertson, 74. Callum Chambers, 72, the former Arsenal guy. And Jack Anick as their backup goalkeeper at 69. That is a hell of a squad for Cardiff City. And it's no wonder that they are flying at the top of the table in League One, is it, really?
Ha ha, you said Willie.
Yeah, will fish. Not won't fish. I don't know why I'm now watching the thingies. We don't need to watch the doing. Ellie's in with a quick tackle. And Dobra has the runner through the middle of Tommy Lee, but we can't find him. Yesterday was all about Tommy Lee. Is he going to be able to keep that going today? Obviously, we hope so, that he won't have many more difficult midfields to play against this season than the one he's up against today. That's a great timing of the through ball, and Tavide's in. It'll be a hell of a way to start here against Cardiff City. But the goalkeeper does very, very well indeed. Doyle Hayes with space to run into, and a shot to take! I thought that was going in! It went just wide. How close was it in the end? It was bending back towards goal, just not quite enough.
Ah! That'd have been a fucking banger.
Halliday just ran in and chested the ball down there. Back to Tommy Lee. 1-2. Bobby's there. Siopis in the way. Cardiff's home record is 9 games, 7 wins, 1 draw, 1 defeat. So the most likely outcome today is that we lose this on previous form. But we are in some pretty good form of our own. Our away record, we actually haven't lost there, it just said top left. Our away record is 9 games played, 6 wins, 3 draws. So whilst they win almost every time, we never lose. So it probably has draw written all over it in terms of form. But can we find a way to actually win the fixture rather than only take a point? Try an early cross. It's a great delivery. Can't really say that about the header though, can I? That's not great, you know. Okay, Rocco. Chill, mate. Oh, missed it. Chris Willett down the line. Many an option with him. Here's Ruben Colwill. Back to Bagan. It's dangerous. Keeper's there. Is Ruben of any relation to Levi, by the way? It's a surname I've never seen before outside of those two players. They're probably not related, but... Halliday. Tommy Lee. Try and get their side moving. Left, right, so we can maybe eventually unplug a hole. I think, Perry, brilliant interception. Perry and G is a really solid right back for Championship level, let alone here in League One. This Cardiff City side is pretty brutal, to be honest. McCall is not going to bang it from there. Tommy Lee can quickly find Poynton, who spun brilliantly. Bobby! Good block by Will Fish. Corner to come in from the far side then. Armando Dobra delivers, and delivers well. And Tavide is up. That one's better, but it's still going wide. Oh, Ruben Colwell's Welsh. Fez. Yeah, I can't say as I've heard of Joel, Ruben. Willock. Oh, it's a Bagan. Early cross. Tap. As far as I'm aware, it's pronounced NG. David Enke. Tomo, thank you for the 7th month and 5 in a row, my dude. Who have you guys got today? Please lose. Thank you. Tommy Lee. Poynton. For the run. It's a great ball! And Tavide's got the legs. He failed last time. No! He fails this time too, does he? He's still bubbling free. How Samson Tavide hasn't given us a 1-0 lead in this game, nobody knows. It's still 0-0 after half an hour, but that is the closest either team have come to a goal. And it very nearly fell straight back to him anyway for a simple tap-in, but the keeper and the defender did just enough to ensure and manage the situation so that we didn't grab the goal. Dobra. Oh, I thought we turned him for a minute there, but Perry and G's done very well. Ah, mate. A draw's a good result against Cardiff. Don't get me wrong. But if we can win it, it'd be massive for our promotion hopes. And just for our own ego and faith in our ability to beat anybody in this league. Tavide racing in. Brushes past the defender. It's a narrow angle. All I could really do was shoot. But the keeper makes a more comfortable save this time. God damn it. You got Mansfield at home. I mean, we just beat them, so... They're having a bit of a rocky one. Chris Willett. Oh, tucked back nicely. Rocco Simic. Oh, Walker. Wow. That's well worth a watch again, but we're not going to get a replay, unfortunately, of the save. That was top draw from Sam Walker. He might have dropped from 65 to 64 rated, but evidently it's not seemingly affecting his in-game performance. Tanner, good block. Goal, get rid of it. Thank you. That was unbelievable from him. And now on the counter-attack, we could have them dead to rights. Doyle Hayes needs the support. Here it arrives from Bradley Halliday. We will race into that space and look for Tavide. And can Samson this time find the back of the net? No, not even the target this time. What have we got to do to score a goal? Watching this live is so much more nail-biting than the YouTube videos. Yeah. Oh, somebody put 50p in Bolton, Tomo. It's ridiculous. John Daddy Bodvarsson signed for them in January and has scored like 5 goals in 4 games. That's the difference right now. Nice tackle by McCall. Oh, brilliant from Dobra. Excellent from Siopis. Go on, Bobs. Ah, shit. Oh. McCall. Late in front of Doyle Hayes. He's come close once. I might give it another go. Hey. Challenge. Simic is just battering everybody. Like, literally just flooring anybody that tries to challenge him. McCall's done well. That'll be half time at Zip Zip. You've sent me a banger on Twitter, have you? Oh, keeps. Can hear me in the background. This is Daniel's. Daniel's just scored this. Keeps. You want to do anything? No, I'm just gonna. Oh. Okay. It's great banter. It really is. Yeah, I don't think Callum Chambers has been there long. It's just like, meh. How many years have we been complaining about goalkeepers now? Thank you for the follow, Alexander. Welcome to the channel, mate. You've got butterfingers and butterfeet, Marcus. Lee. Oh, that's poor. So's that, to be fair. It's not bad, actually. Through the gap. Roll the defender. Bagan. Oh, well intercepted, Bradders. Have to poke it away, but now there's room to get in because Joel Bagan has... Oh, ref! I mean, fair enough. It has stopped a dangerous attack. You take one for the team sometimes. Bobby Poynton is not happy with Will Fish, though. Chasing after him. Like, oi, you prick. That's football. That is good tactical intelligence from their centre-back there. Recognising the danger and knowing to just put a stop to it as soon as possible. Can we get to that? No, it's a really dangerous ball in. If we can win the second header, we could maybe do something here. It's Armando Dobra. Drive to the line and lose the ball. Sick, mate. That was so good. Well in. Oh, Dobra was in around the corner if I could have done it. Have you changed Point into a right winger, AD? Colwill. Short to Siopis. Oh, he's going to wind up. Walker saves. It will fall free, though. Chris Willock. Interesting decision. Let it go for a corner. Okay, don't. Get out. Great leap by Tavide. Oh, sharp turn by Colwill. Oh, no, he's got the option to Chris Willock there. Saw it developing, and he's missed the target, thankfully. All right, chances are starting to come quite regularly for Cardiff now, so time to just take a breath, calm it down, and try and hold on. Mitoma's Rob Pedro off for them, I think. Oh, Mitoma's Rob Pedro and someone else off. Hinchelwood. Brighton with 3 changes at half time. Yeah, he goes up by 1 overall, but it's not like his individual stats change at all. He's still the exact same player. Here's Perry down the right wing. Safe. Safe as ours is that. Safe as ours is. That's a great ball. Get there first. No, bugger. 76 rated, Dallin. That's ridiculous. Perry and G. And wide to Ollie Tanner. Where you going, Ollie? Nowhere, hopefully. Nowhere at the minute. It's a nice little ball into the path of Colwell. That's a dangerous cross too. Up we go. Bobby's not really got much room. Someone needs to make me a better run. Alright, we'll use the right back. Bobby Poynton. Let's go to V. Oh, Tommy didn't keep his run going. It's gone now. Not it. Bugger. Tanner. Oh, it's nicely done. Ollie Tanner with loads of space to pick his pass now, and he still fluffed it. Oh, it's brilliant. Bobby Poynton still going. Oh, what a challenge. Bit good that Will Fish, isn't he, really? Oh, it's a sharp turn by Perry. Perry and G going all the way. No, he's not. Colwell, Siopis, Colwell again. Going for the cross. Bradley Halliday, we fancy in those situations. And now the fullback's out of position. Can Bobby Poynton exploit? It's the plan. We're going to drive inside a little bit. Then look for the pass. Can Tavide... No. I don't even need to finish the question. No. Their centre-back partnership is too good for Samson Tavide at the minute. 74 and 76 rated. Are dominating 71, even though Tavide has a strong physical set and he's not bad at all technically either in most areas. Dobra, however, is having a very good game. Armando Dobra is flying, and through that gap would have been Tavide in a lovely channel, but again, Cardiff's defence comes out on top. The most difficult game we've had all season. The most frustrating defence to play against because they're just always in the way. We've come close to goals on a couple of occasions. We might get one here. But Horvath, when called upon, has made every save as well. That was Ollie Tanner going off for them. They brought on Robertson instead. Tavide's up. It's over the bar. It still won't go in. Chenzo, thank you for the follow, mate. What does your engineer say, Tom? Willock. Colwell, lovely through ball. Bagan's forward from left back. Ruben Colwell, it's Bagel again. He's got the man square. Oh, they've really cut us apart there. We have not lost away all season. Until probably now. It's a brilliantly put together move. Rocco Simic, 12 goals in 18 matches. Shite. I do, don't I? Early. Lovely ball down to Dobra. Quick spin. Try and beat the man. He's done well. Is he onside here, Moylan? No. Oh, he's beaten his man really well too. Shit. Up we go. Good header. Shit. Well in, Doyle Hayes. That could be crucial. Dobra with a turn. Is he onside here, Moylan? Oh, honestly, you haven't seen it, But Jack Moylan has been put in behind like that twice in the last 2 minutes since he came off the bench, and both times he's been about half a metre offside and could genuinely have scored on either occasion. It is really, really annoying. Odua gets tackled in the middle there. Robertson and Turnbull combine to keep the ball away from us. And we've just not quite had enough against Cardiff. The gap to the top of the table is about to grow to 9. Last season, Huddersfield and Rotherham were about 20 points away from us. We are significantly closer to the top of the table and the best side in the league this year. But we're still not quite there. Tyrrell Wright's come off the bench here and isn't going to score the equaliser. It's one of those where the defender needlessly steps in and you think, oh, I feel a bit awkward scoring a goal here. I don't feel awkward scoring here, though. And we have! Well, as much as I bitched about Morley being offside, he wasn't that time. Moylan, sorry. We will get the point. We will stay just 6 behind Cardiff, and the title dream lives. Oh, dearie me. Yeah, please do, Jamie. Was the last action of the game. It's always really awkward where you know that AI have just made stupid decisions, like not closing Tyrrell Wright down, then doing the silly lunge when there's no chance of getting to the ball. So I tried to go a little bit further with Tyrrell Wright there and not just definitely score because they made stupid mistakes. Thankfully, we were able to create the other opportunity. Full disclosure, on the odd occasion when scenarios like that with the Tyrrell Wright one turn up, I purposefully turn around and go backwards and don't score, and you don't see it in a highlight. On that occasion, it actually ended up being in the highlight because I was in the process of having a little bit of a waffle. But our youth scouts is still currently out. Of course, we're not far away from having some genuinely good talent in the youth setup. 75 to 89 for Duncan Matterson is going to be pretty good. But of course, with Tommy Lee being 72 rated now, and our highest rated player at that level, that means that we can sign youth players that have a potential window of up to 82, which is significantly higher than where we were when we first started this save, when it was like 74. So we've seen a lot of growth in the first 2.5 seasons. 18 goals so far for Davide. Would have loved one for him in the last game, but it was his substitute Moylan that came on and did the business. I'm going to go and sort my pennies out, and then we will go and play the next game, or sim the next game, because it's Fleetwood at home. Pompey also drew, so we're still only a point behind Portsmouth. But those behind have closed the gap a little bit. 30 grand! No League One side is spending 30 grand to go from Bradford to fucking Cardiff. Farce. Yes, Tom, if it rains, you don't need to use two different compounds of dry tyre. Effectively, the rule is you just need to use 2 different compounds of tyre, be they dry or wet. Because if it rains and you put inters on, then you've run a medium and an inter, so you've run 2 different compounds. Obviously, if it's wet, you don't need to run 2 different compounds at all. You can just run inters for the whole race. This one at home against Fleetwood, you'd like to think it's going to be pretty straightforward. You can see how much we've rotated just because of stamina, with it being a very busy month. Of course, we lose because Coughlin has scored after 13 minutes and we weren't able to find our way back into it. Fantastic. Pompey win. Great. I didn't see Cardiff there quickly at a glance. We are still third. Cardiff were victorious. The gap is now the 9 points that it would have been had we lost to Cardiff. So, yay. Third versus second. Now, though, we can't go second if we win against Portsmouth away from home. We are still unbeaten in away games, but now we have to play another one. 4 points the gap to the top two. The title is getting further. I mean, we're only 19 of 46 games in, but certainly we would have expected and hoped to have done better in that home game against Fleetwood Town, for Christ's sake. That are definitely still a strong side out, but they weren't able to do the business. Again, I'm going to sort my money out, and then we will go to that next game. We do have a press conference question in the meantime. That coming from Benjamin Bessemer of the Chesnoy Gaming Network. It says, Mr. Alexander, with Samson being on top form and being the top goal scorer in the league, do you fear that he could be poached by a team in a higher division? When you have a player that is that good at the level and has done it now for consecutive seasons, you always have to fear that you're going to lose that player to a team in a higher division. It's only if you're a Manchester City or a Liverpool at that level where you think, they're pretty safe. I can turn down anyone. Here, no such luck. If we get big bids for Tavide, then we will have to either A, consider them, or B, just straight up accept them, and he will be on his way. But we pray that we can keep hold of him in January, because our promotion doesn't hinge on him, but certainly if we aren't able to replace him adequately when he leaves with talent or by finding the right player or not having enough money to find the right player, then we will be in trouble. $25,010. 412665. We into the 3 million yet? £3,050,000 profit so far this season. Thanks, fucking God. Who's Tremoni? Don't recognise him.
Hi, Ben.
At Bastia in real life. Okay, fair enough. 78 potential. Fucking Nora. No changes. to do at all. There we go. Similar to Cardiff, let's show you how good Pompey's side are. Neto Volpe in goal at 71. 70 rated Jordan Williams, Shaughnessy, Ibane, I don't know how to pronounce that, I'm afraid, Bowat, and Jacob Farrell, 73. That is a solid defensive line for League One. Andre Dazelle and Owen Moxon isn't great, but still pretty good. Then Lissandro Tremoni on the right-hand side, Paddy Lane on the left, Callum Lang at cam, and Petar Ratkov at 74 rated up top. They've got Colby Bishop, Kamara, Zach Swanson, Christian Sadie, Terry Devlin, Regan Paul, and Nicholas Schmid on the bench. So quality everywhere for Pompey as well. We shall find this one just as difficult as the last away game against Cardiff City, I fear. Ratkov, let's run straight into Rory McCall. Space for Bobby Poynton. We are in the wet here, so we're going to have to be careful of touches and bursts of acceleration, etc. But we could have set Tavide in there. That's a brilliant ball, and here's Tremoni, the former Bastia man. Wow. Proves just how good a talent he truly is. Pompey take the lead in the 4th minute, and you won't see many better goals than that this season. Unbelievable, Jeff. Forest have scored a 4th. Elanga just squared it to me, and I've just tucked it home, onside. Sorry, 80. Early, driven, nice. Doyle Hayes. Well in, and he's done nicely. Here's Doyle Hayes. Tommy Lee. Done really well, looking for... I was supposed to go to Bobby. Never mind. Tommy Lee going all the way, is he? Looks like it. Bobby's on the edge. And Doyle Hayes in a good spot. First time effort on the left. Good save by Volpe. Looked like it might well have snuck in the far post. Needed the interception of the goalkeeper, and he very much intercepted it, unfortunately. Good chance for an equaliser, though. Gives me a bit more confidence that maybe we could do something against Pompey. But the way they built and then took that goal, that's scary. That puts you on the back foot for a long period after that, because you're just waiting for that sort of quality to show itself for a second time. It's Lang and Lane and Ratkov. Good block. Save. Portsmouth's nickname is Pompey, Cat. Pompey. Lee. Out to Early. Early down the line to Dobra. Tavide's made the run. Tried to lift it, couldn't. Tried to turn the man, couldn't. God damn it. Callum Lang. 2 options out wide. Tremoni. Williams. Oh my God, Portsmouth play some good football. They get lucky there, though. And McCall is going to work it away. Hang on. Keep it. Good. Poke it. Good. Come on in, Tommy. Run, Bobby. Time it right. Tavide's in. And this time, Samson does do the business. He just couldn't against Cardiff, no matter how many times we tried. One chance, one goal for Samson at Fratton Park. Halt the fucking chickens. Corner Forest. Terrible corner, Forest. Does he give a pen? I mean, Lamptey is just holding him. It's the sort of one that it is a foul, but if you give it, you give about 12 a game. I'm taking the penalty for a hat-trick. Come on, Ches, bury it. Five 0 Forest. I told you there'd be a response to the drubbing of Bournemouth. I've got a hat-trick. Tell you what, I'm going to be that guy and I'm going to change my bio to say striker for Nottingham Forest. Don Ballard starts for Cambridge today. Stevenson's on the bench. Thank you for the follow, Pablo. And Fishfinger, welcome to the show. Oh, that's because we've been raided. Hello! Sorry, I was distracted changing my Twitter bio to say that I'm the striker for Forest because I've just bagged a hat-trick. Ricky and Rory, thank you for the raid, boys. Very, very good of you. Hope things are going well in your save and on stream. King Jazzy, Luke Atkinson, Mr. Fishfinger and Pablo, welcome to the gang, lads. You join us in our realistic road to glory. We've literally just scored against Pompey after they destroyed me to go 1-0 up. This is third versus second in the league, or more accurately, second versus third, I guess, with a home team. Season 5 now, flying. Jesus Christ. Fitzwater tackles nicely. Tavide. It's 19 goals in 19 games for Samson Tavide now at League One level this season. Got 33 goals in all comps last year. And he looks like he's set to repeat that feat. Decent delivery. Or clear it away, he says. Andre Dazelle. Nicely done. Right, counter. Dobra, run for me, Samson. Make a run I can use, please, Samson. He has, very much so. Oh, Tavide's in again. Samson, Tavide's left foot isn't good enough to beat Volpe for a second time. I was hesitant of continuing to sprint because of the wet weather, and you're just waiting for that one silly heavy touch, which does tend to arrive. Can we nod this back to a teammate? Edge of the box. Doyle Hayes. It's Josh bloody Flint. It's well wide. Gibbs White subbed off, is he? For who? Oh, pay attention to us. Oh! Paddy Lane and Ratkov. Well, did enough, I thought. Plenty of blue shirts forward. It's Farrell down the line. Ratkov back to... Never mind. Oh, Jota. Oh, yeah. Poundland Grealish. Halliday. Oh, I tried it. Didn't work. Thought I could spin the man. Their throat. Gimme. Alright, don't gimme. Farrell. Oh, tucked inside nicely. Ratkov to Lang. Ratkov and Lang again. Not sure how legal that challenge was from Fitzwater, because he definitely bumped the man out the way first. Tommy Lee looking for Tavide. Quickly up to Bobby Pointing. Keep it in play, Bobbs. He's done well. He's turned brilliantly. Needs some runners, though. Tommy's going to take the... Oh, it's a Milan derby tomorrow. Milan. Up we go. Alright, never mind. Tramoni. I love that. Tap. Toodaloo, son. Switch. Knock it back. Nice. Go again. Nice. Tavide. Channel. Yes, Samson. Oh, no, Samson. Oh. If you put your foot through it, he's very good. But his finesse shooting is really poor, Samson Tavide. And in some situations, you just need that extra little bit of precision, like there. But he hasn't got it. Great ball out wide. Oof. Keeps. Tommy Lee. Pointing. I've kind of turned back into the man there. It's not gone well at all. 2 minutes added on. Yes, brothers. It's our balls, their ball. Farrell with the throw. Out wide to Farrell again. Worried about that ball. And that's why we've cut it out. Yeah, good, thank you, Lee. How are you, dude? Yeah, curve would help. Let's have a look at his stats. Composure 63. Curve is only 52. Low curve is definitely the killer there. Elanga... Is he having to come off, or is he going to be okay? Looks like he's going to be okay. I agree about Travellas, but finesse shots shouldn't be rubbish without the playstyle. Like, players can still score decent finesse shots. They just should stand a high percentage chance of going in if they have it. This is a brilliant move. On Samson. Right, oh, we get away with it. That's what I was scared of earlier in the game. This time it did happen, but it still didn't stop us scoring. Tavide doesn't need the extra curve, because you just lump it. Don't bother finessing it. Just thwack the bastard. 2-1. We lead. God, it's so silly, those heavy touches, though, for no reason in the rain. But on this occasion, we don't care. It's done really well. Nicole. Tavide's just held off the man. Space for Dobra. Oh, it's a great ball. He's done me. And he's away. Trelawney has been very impressive in this game. Stand the ball up as well, find a teammate, or try to. Early's done brilliantly. I needed to do the skill move just one pace earlier. Great ball in, Lane to Lang. Oh, the turn's excellent. The ball is good, the shot not quite so. Ratkov with a chance to equalise for the Blues, not taken. Nice. Terry Lee. Oh. Thought Moxon was going to commit and he didn't. Quickly to Ratkov. Well in fits. Dozel. Ratkov. Dozel. Good save. Keeper was going one way, ball went the other, but Walker able to adjust his feet accordingly. Helps that he's 6'6" for sure. I think that's a large factor in why Walker has been as good as he has been at this level. Because he's so tall, he gets the stuff that a 6'2" or 3" goalkeeper of a similar rating with similar stats just wouldn't reach. So he plays like maybe a 68 or 69 rated goalkeeper purely because of that extra reach. Where's Bobby gone? He's gone walkabouts. He's there, very, very central, looking for Tavide, who just watches the ball go straight past him.
Fantastic. Oh, Harry.
Well in. Mask. Davidenko. Dozel. Thank you. Well in. Oh my god. Corner Pompey. There's still plenty of time left for them to find another goal. They won't have it yet. I'm going off. Tyro's coming on in my place. Shaughnessy. Out to Williams. And Tremoni. Ball into Lane. Oh, cheeky ball round the corner. Ratkov. I tried to get there. Threw myself in front of it. Couldn't. But thankfully, Ratkov's missed the target. Trying to pull it in that far corner and misses the inside of the net. It's very close, this one. We scraped a draw against Cardiff. Pompey aren't scraping a draw if they find one here in this game. They have been decent and deserve something from it. We're just hoping that they don't get it. Tommy Lee's going to go on the overlapping run here. And we could maybe get Tavide in for a hat-trick. Or maybe Bobby Poynton can grab one. Or not. Or not. I'll make some changes of my own, I think. Ratkov with an excellent turn. Fitzwater dealt with it. Well up, Samson. Tommy Lee. Oh, it's rubbish. Lang. Oh. Just ghosts past everyone. And inexplicably just lumps it from nowhere. No idea who that came off last. Handball by Ratkov. Oh, brilliantly done by Dobra. Moylan's here. Little dink. That is not a little dink. That is a big boy dink. Should have played that on the floor. Paddy Lane. Still going down the wing. Oh, it's a great ball. Ratkov. Offside. Lang, Ratkov tackled. Brilliantly done by Gabe. Love that. Looking for him again. Wadsworth found. Clinton is going to be out here. We'll use it as a decoy. Okay, Doyle Hayes just passed it to himself. Corner. Dobra. Up we go. Okay. Can we? Oh. Ratkov. I mean, there's so much room out wide here for Christian Sadie. And the first time pass is unreal. Sadie has the legs, though, to go for that. He's got the pace to be able to just race away himself and go and score that. I'm surprised that he's gone for the extra pass, to be honest. Or at least the extra pass as early as he did. Definitely didn't need to commit to that. But we are committing to wasting as much time as possible in these last few stages. We are going to get ourselves a 2-1 win away from home against Portsmouth, which is huge. Not losing to Cardiff was massive. The defeat to Fleetwood was a bit of a setback, if we're honest. But we're right back in the hunt for the top two with this win over Portsmouth. Brings us back within one of them, and that's a big result for us this season. That's a foul. Not what I wanted, not what I wanted, not what I wanted. Costs us 30 grand to get fucking Pompey as well. We've had a transfer bid for Alex Patterson here, who I would love to sell before the window, because during the window, we'd only get free agent signings for him. But annoyingly, it's not from a club that we can realistically justify selling him to. So unfortunately, despite getting a bid that we were hoping we would do, it's not one we're going to be able to be in a position to accept. Jack Moylan wants to play more games, and to be fair, he's probably going to get the nod in this game against Stevenage in 6 days' time, or maybe we play him. He's definitely going to get more football this month, because look how busy it is between now and the end of the season, at the end of the calendar year. So 2 games against Leyton Orient and a game against Barrow. We probably go to V-Day, to be fair, for Stevenage, but Moylan definitely is going to get a shout in 1 or more of the next 3 games, that's for sure. Stevenage at home now. We are still unbeaten away. We've lost a couple at home. Position change available now for Bobby Poynton. Does he go up as a right winger from 68 rated? He goes to 69, but that's as far as he goes. Bobby Poynton up to 69 rated, but that is it. We will be resetting everybody's weak foot and skill moves before we reach the January, or as we go into the January transfer window. I'm going to do it once I've recorded this episode. Another bid for Patterson, but this one from Piast Gliwice in Poland, and that is also unfortunately going to be a no, sorry, not a realistic transfer. He's not moving there. 6-0 Forest. No, Wood's been substituted off. Asking for handball against Sangari, I think. That's a good finish by Nico Williams. I mean, if anything, you say it's a foul against Sangari rather than... It's a foul against Sangari first, rather than handball against Sangari secondarily. He's just falling over. That's not... If that's given as handball... That's nonsense. He's literally just falling over. What can he do? Yeah, I agree, Kat. If it's handball, then it's a penalty first. So... 9 minutes added on as well. Jeez. Might be 7. Is 7. Jota, 7-0. Forest so fucking ridiculous. I'm just going to go and have a quick toilet break before we play this next game against Stevenage. I'll be back in uno momento. BR Bizzle. Who says my 9? Oh, wow, what a ball. No, it's not a pen. Forrest is just all over him. Oh. It's ridiculous. See what Jota's trying to do, but he's just hit the corner flag there. Oh, he's like, literally went out for a throw. Lol. I didn't see the Forest owner, no. I mean, you can tweet me or Instagram DM me the photo if you want. But... to make any changes? Dorian for Doyle Hayes, maybe? Bradbury for early? I really feel like making too many changes. Oh, you don't have Instagram and Twitter? Rip. To be fair, you're subscribed, so you could put it in the Discord. If you wanted to join the Discord, you could pop it in the Discord. Yeah, we had Popeye in the UK. Like, when I was growing up and earlier, though. Popeye's not a modern cartoon in this country. Because I eats me spinach, I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. Boop, boop. With Olive. This is the only form of social media you have, Fez. I kind of want him to score 8, to be honest. Yeah, I if it weren't for work, I definitely would not be on Twitter. I get far too addicted to it. Stevenage in a 4-2-3-1. Appare is actually on the left, not the middle of that forward three. Bartel's in goal is all right. They've got an all right side. They're kind of doing what we did last year. We've got a side that's kind of mid to late 60s, that's challenging for the playoffs, but probably isn't really good enough to actually warrant the spot compared to the rest of the league, but they just so happen to be having a decent season here, Stevenage. So we won't underestimate them. We will still be wary of the threats that they pose, but certainly we should be winning this game if we fancy ourselves for the sort of promotion challenge that we're putting in thus far this season. Absolutely. We try and catch him on the counter here. Bobby can get the turn on the defender. Oh, get lucky with the break of the ball. Neither of which happened. Oh, although got lucky with that break of the ball, and then not that one again. Kemp. Phillips quickly forward. Simpson. Comfortable enough for Flint to get that, I think. Nice one, Tommy. Oh, right angle. Here's Roberts. Ball inside is decent to Kemp. Let's run straight into McCall. Still finds Simpson though. Walker's drawn into another save today. He's made a number in this episode. We have needed him to help us get the results that we've gotten. Equally, we've been scoring goals at the other end, so it hasn't necessarily required a clean sheet to get the victories we've gotten in today's episode thus far. We hope to get another one in this fixture, and with Tavide played in like that, I'm not going to finesse it, just going to whack it. Don't even get the chance to whack it because Sweeney's done really well. Tavide wins that back though. Poynton, whack it with him instead of finessing because that never works, and unfortunately it's well saved by the keeper. Dobra will deliver, looking for the opening goal and not finding it. Yeah, a little bit, Dave. That's a great ball out wide. Roberts in behind and saved well by Walker. Delivery to come in from White on that far side. It's not bad. Actually, it's very good indeed. So was the header, but Walker is behind it. I mean, like we said, we won't take them for granted. We won't underestimate them. They've had some good chances at the beginning of this game. But they've not been taking them with the level of clinical finishing that they would need. I probably should have played that ball to Davide slightly earlier than that. We might have been in for a goal of our own. Stevenage are seemingly decent, though. They're putting together some good moves, playing some good football, but they're not scoring any good goals. And now's when they're going to score one. Get off. Free kick for Borough. Kemp on it. Floated very well. Hacked away equally well. Flick it around the corner. Armando Dobra has given it straight back to them. Appare. Good save. He's offside anyway. Yeah, it's a shame Walker's starting to decline because he's still very, very good. Halliday, Poynton, and Lee. Appare, well in. That's going to be a corner for them though, isn't it? It's a corner Borough. Looks like they might go short here. Nope. Oh, that could go anywhere. This little flick-on's always dangerous. That's why we keep actually just utilising corners ourselves, even though headers are pretty bloody broken. Bradbury over the top to Dobra, and on the counter from their own corner kick, Armando Dobra could really punish them here. Trust his footwork. Oh, and he's just overrun it for the finish. Felt like he deserved a chance to go alone after such a good run. Didn't use the square ball and wish I had. That's a great ball over the top. Is he going to skip away? It's not. That's not great, though. Tavide to Dobra. Slow it up. Slow it up. Actually, Odor's made a good run. Tavide through that gap. That's Bobby Poynton. Still going, Bobs. Still going, Bobs. Looking for Tavide. Found and goal! The Bobby Poynton to Samson Tavide route seems to work quite regularly. I'd love to know just how many of Bobby Poynton's assists in this save have been to Samson Tavide, because I imagine it's almost all of them. Liverpool-Bournemouth, I can't help but see a Liverpool win, to be honest, Falcon. I think they'll be a step too good for Bournemouth. Thank you for the follow, Jabba. It's crazy how close Meadow Lane is to the City ground, isn't it? Literally just the other side of the river. Appare, well intercepted by Tommy Lee. Should have played that through the air really, but we get away with it. Dobra short to Odua and Tommy Lee. He skips over the challenge. Pointing through the gap. What's the ball that was on? Nice little dink. Phillips. White. Alright, safe. Yeah, it's literally just the other side. Literally, there is the City ground, a walkway, the river, a walkway, Meadow Lane. Nicole to Halliday. Nice little turn. Tommy Lee. That's a great ball. Strike. Needed saving. Give them the dues, Stevenage. They do create a decent amount of chances. But volume doesn't necessarily equal quality, does it? Yeah, nearly. Just by the law of averages, they think if we create enough chances, surely eventually something's got to go in. And to a point, they're right. But if they're all rubbish chances, then no. And half time. Actually, what are the chances at half time? Odor out to Halliday. On the run with Roberts down the wing. Halliday's trying to keep up but can't. That's not a great ball though. Perfectly weighted. Beautifully played. Bobby to cut inside quickly. Go on, Samson. Little dink. Samson to Vide. 2-0. They've had twice as many chances as us, Stevenage. But they haven't been able to be that clinical in front of goal. Samson Davide is the man in League One. League One, Lewandowski strikes again. Quite literally. Stay right. I'll take him off now. I'll do it. Forward well. Moylan. Made some substitutions now. Might as well. 2-0 up. Cruising. Looking to just see the game through. Well in. Rory. I'll do it. And Moylan. Decent dink. Up we go. Wadsworth. Out to Tyrrick right. Into Moylan. 3 substitutes combining. Wadsworth will look for him through the gaps. A great ball. Moylan's in to maybe make it 3. Oh, and does so with an excellent finish. Jack Moylan in on the act as well off the bench. He's had a good episode as Jack Moylan. We've not used him as much as I thought we might do this year. Just because Davide did it again for a second season in a row. But I tell you what, when he's called upon, that's why we wanted a striker of decent quality as a backup. Because Moylan will do the business too. Lovely ball by Wadsworth. Brilliant finish.
Yeah, sorry about that, AD. That's not gone well for you, has it, really? Not really, no. Oh, dear.
Oh, shit. Plymouth beat West Brom 2-1. Ryan's delighted. Ryan Hardy in the 77th and 88th. Sue Wrexham wanted, wasn't it, Ryan Hardy? Oxford got a point against... Oh, wow. Bristol City. Bristol City went down to 10 men after half an hour. And still... And then down to 9 men with 5 minutes left. 2 red cards for Bristol City. Who do they think there are? Barnsley. Who do you think you are? Sam Smith and Jay Rodriguez start for Wrexham. Fuck my life. Roberts into Après and Fitzwater. Moylan looking for the ball to Wright. It's a good ball, and Wright will get on the end of it too. Nice turn. Yeah, rubbish pass. Absolutely useless. Well in, Roberts. He's done well. Not Roberts. Halliday. Moylan. Halliday's there again. He's absolutely knackered though, so let's not do too much. do it. Bradbury. Nicely out wide. Dobra. I've overrun it. Just nicely done. Up we go. Boyle around the corner to it right away. Come on. Oh, it's brilliant. It's literally the exact same as the last one. Gabe Wadsworth just round the right-hand side of the defender. Jack Moylan across the goal into the bottom corner. This Bradford City side is firing. Kemp, Perret and Simpson, and they've just not quite had it in front of goal today, Stevenage. They've had just as many chances as us. It was more so, but we just kept creating in this second half. It was only 1-0 at the break, and they'd had like 7 chances to our 3. But we've just gone and put the ball in the back of the net in the second 45, which is what they, with their dominance in the first half, didn't do. Smith, he's got the overlapping run. He's not going to use it. Here's Simpson now. He's got support, and that's the calibre of their shots. You can have as many as you like, but if they're all like that, you ain't going to score many. Oh, shit. Good save. Good save. Decent delivery from the corner. Still might end on in something here. Young with the effort. Oh, big save from Sam Walker. That was rifling towards that top right-hand corner. That's a really, really good stop by the goalkeeper. Cleared away by McCall. Sweeney will nod it down. And Young is there again, trying to score for Stevenage. They just haven't been able to do it regularly enough. Can Wadsworth find the ping? That was meant for Tyrrell Wright on the far side. The answer is no. He does already have 2 assists though in this game, Gabe Wadsworth. And at just 61 rated, he's still actually capable of coming off the bench and doing a job at this level, which is why we're going to have him in the squad ahead of Alex Patterson next season, and we're going to let Patterson leave either permanently in this January or on a free at the end of the season. I'm hoping that Gabe can continue to grow and get himself a decent career here at Bradford and last a few seasons. That was travelling. But I do fear that he might not quite be able to stay in the first team picture much longer than the first season or so at a championship level. But with a couple of loans, there's no reason why he can't progress. He does have potential of late 60s. To it right here, looking for a whipper on his left, but that is certainly not whipping well enough. We're going to win by 4-0 here. It's not quite the 7-0 for Forest that's just happened above me as I've been recording this, but just as dominant a performance overall. And we're absolutely flying in the division now. Hopefully Pompey will have not had a good result, and we might well find ourselves up into second here at the end of the played games today. And with 3 simmers to come, 2 against Leyton Orient and 1 against Barrow, we might get ourselves closer to Cardiff. Moylan, not really with anywhere to go, but Wadsworth is here, and he's just going to keep running. Never mind. 4-0 then. We'll take it. Thank you very much. Good to see you, Rob. How are you, mate? Yeah, Wadsworth. Let's have a look. I think it was 68, wasn't it, when we looked earlier? Or was that Ibbotson? Oh, it's not working for some reason. Okay. Uni's just started again, has it? Stadium maintenance. It's going to be this one, isn't it? Again. 8250, and then whatever match tickets were. 24,750. 24,750. 408,375. 408,375. There we go. Work this though. 73 potential for Gabe. 73. So it's well worth keeping and playing. Three games left for the episode. Bottom placed Leyton Orient in a double header over the Christmas period before we then have Barrow, actually I think in between. We have a couple of press conference questions remaining today, the first of which being from Jordan Curley that asks what the players' reactions were to the 3 red cards in the Barnsley game. I think everybody, players, staff, watching audience, were all a bit shocked to see A, the red cards come out as quickly as they did, B, given as frequently as they were, and C, the fact that there was a later challenge in the game that actually probably deserved a red more so than some of the others. But if they'd have got another red card, the game would have been completely abandoned. We'd have only gotten a 3-0 win, and we wanted the goals that we'd already scored. So I'm kind of glad that the referee didn't brandish any more red cards beyond that. And then there's a second or third question for the episode as it happens from Santiago from the Univision de Deportes that says, with many fans proclaiming that the team and you rely too much on Samson Tavide, it seems they're not confident that this team can get promoted as is. Any thoughts on how to gain the fans' confidence? I think Jack Moylan's performances today should add certainly an extra uptick or two to everybody's confidence that we have the quality of player at the club to be able to see through our attacking intentions and our promotion hopeful ambitions. We still sit 1 point behind Portsmouth here, but with 2 games coming up against the bottom of the table, we would very much like to hope that we can get ourselves closer, if not up into the top 2. Galbraith pulls one back in the 89th, but that actually was a bit more one-sided a game than it might have originally looked. Even early got on the score sheet there. Dobra getting one as well. So that's a win on Christmas Eve. Wonderful. Should have probably checked to see other sides' results there, but we are still third, I think that said. So yes, still 5 points to Cardiff, still a point to Portsmouth, so everyone else keeps winning. A message from Tavide. Thanks for the first team chances. We are absolutely proud of you, Samson. No worries whatsoever, pal. I'm going to go sort my finances out in between each game over this period, but they are coming thick and fast, so we will have another game for you in just a moment. Travel costs of 12k. $8,500 for that one. The next one is Barrow away, who are 23rd. So definitely the opportunity for some fringe players to play again. Actually, I'm going to put Connolly in. Connolly in there. Doyle Hayes to where actually ended up going. And we will play what? No, I won't play. Well, not in a sim. I won't play Wadsworth in a sim because he's 62 rated, unfortunately for him. But he's got potential of 73, Gabe Wadsworth. So there is absolutely room for him to grow and grow well. It's only a draw against Barrow. Doyle Hayes equalising 6 minutes after they gave themselves a 1-0 lead. But not many chances in the game as a whole. Pompey won by 1-0. There were 2 goals to 1. I couldn't quite see quickly enough which one it was. So we do fall a little bit further behind. Moylan's pleased to have gotten the opportunity. We now have Leyton Orient in 2 days' time where hopefully we can get the win against them again. But continually, let me just go and tweak my finances, make sure we don't miss any transactions because they do have a sneaky habit of just removing themselves from the list. And then we'll go and play Orient. No shirt sales this week, weirdly. 25, 34, so... Oh no, there is a shirt sales in there. No player wages, that's what it was. And match tickets, 25,015. 25015. 412747. 412747. Yeah, we do 10%, Ben, don't we, for travel costs? And on the match day then, for Leyton Orient at home, again, going to have to make some rotations, but that's not a problem. Moylan can actually play out wide, which is why he's so usable and handy a player to have. Lapsley can get the start on this occasion. We will put Bradbury in at left back, but the rest of the side is fit enough to play, and we should get, especially at home, a better result, I would have thought, against Orient. No, back-to-back draws. One against Orient, one against Barrow. We're still third. Gap now 2 points to Portsmouth, so they've not necessarily been getting great results either. And the gap to Cardiff now 7, so they've not been getting great results either. Everybody, it seems, is struggling to put together a run of real, genuine form over this busy Christmas period, but that's not really that much of a surprise, really, is it, considering the nature of the fixture list. Stopper for Fitzwater, he's going to go up to 68 rated in just 1 week's time, so we're very, very pleased with that. We've done some great growth in the side so far. We'll advance as far as the next Stevenage game just to see if we get any interest in anyone on the transfer list in the first couple of days of January. Patterson has been approached, so he will then be leaving us for free. Looks like he's going to be on his way to Sarpsborg. And Jake Doyle Hayes has had a bid, but that's come in from Burgos, which we're certainly going to be rejecting. That's not a realistic bid for Jake Doyle Hayes. Thank you very much. Intriguing to see that some are in the process of having some bids, though. And Odur and Walker, we are going to extend their contracts. So we will get to that at the beginning of the next episode. In between this one and the next. Any more bids? No, roll update for Tommy Lee, actually, which is going to be handy. He's only 4 weeks away from being 73 rated. He's going to be playmaker plus now in central midfield, and he will go up again in 4 weeks time to 73 rated. He's flying. I'm certainly expecting some interest in he or Tavide today, or in this window, and I don't think anyone could be that shocked about that at all. We actually have a game in hand on those above us here, but we are going to need to make sure we get a result in that game in hand. Stevenage again, actually. But you can see how tight it is actually down to outside the playoffs. Bristol in 7th, only 4 points behind us. We've got that game in hand, which is handy as it happens. But it's not a done deal that we're going to be even finishing in the playoffs, let alone getting automatic promotion. There is absolutely the opportunity for someone, multiple sides, to leapfrog us in the league. So we're going to have to make sure that we keep our wits about us and keep the results coming in. Thank you very much for watching today. Hope you guys are enjoying your Sunday. Do drop the video a like to make sure you don't miss out on any further content. Please leave as much feedback in the comment section as you can with regards what's to happen for the January transfer window. And I will do what I can in said window when we come to record that episode later on today as you see this video. We currently have 1.4 million in the transfer budget, 6,000 in the wage budget. Not a massive amount of money. Not a massive amount that we need to do, I don't think. But obviously, if we lose anyone, we will need to replace them. That's all for today. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. recording done. That is going to be RTG S3 episode 6. That and that are now done. And that uploaded, so I can delete those. Tommy Lee's potential is... Bradford. 73. So you can only go up to that 73 and then he'll stop. Well, unfortunately, in unforeseen circumstances, I am going to have to end the stream slightly earlier than the early end of the stream, unfortunately, today. The plan was to go till 4, but something's come up that needs my attention. So that is going to be all for us today. I apologise. We will be live again tomorrow, though. We'll start tomorrow with the Austrian Grand Prix weekend in Formula 1, and then we'll record the January transfer window of this save. So don't miss it. I will send you on a raid, though, so don't go anywhere just yet. Vic is live currently over on F1 doing some mystery open lobbies. If you want to go across and join Vic with some Formula 1, then feel free to do so. That is all from me for today, though, guys. Thank you very much for watching. F1 back tomorrow. January transfer window tomorrow. Apologies for the early end, but life. And I will see... Let me say thank you, Ash, for the 80 bits as well, mate. Appreciate it, dude. And we will see you tomorrow for a little bit